Nerd Morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and this is the Nerd Morning Show. On the Nerd Morning Show, we celebrate the nerd community by talking about things like books, video games, movies, and a bunch of other things. And I am so excited for today because we're doing our weekly report. On our weekly report this week, we're going to be covering things like some first issue comics that have come out. Also, there's some new superhero casting done inside of the various franchises, as well as the newest audiobook by Brandon Sanderson and Stephen Michael Bowles. So we have a lot of things to cover. Give this video some love by tapping that like button, and let's dive right in. For comics this week, we have Blue and Gold #1, where Booster Gold and Blue Beetle are going to be teaming up in a limited series that's going to last 8 issues. Superman and the Authority #1 also came out this week. It's going to be a 4-part story, and we're going to be diving in to a lot of interesting things in this series. Moon Knight #1 also started. This is going to have the first appearance of Dr. Badr. And also we have Shazam #1, which is going to be a 4-part limited series. For movies and television this week, let's start out with Snake Eyes. This movie came out this weekend, and it has a critic review of 40 on Rotten Tomatoes, but it has a 71 for its audience review so far. So those numbers will shift and change a little bit from this, but that's what they are right when I'm shooting this video. Are you excited about this movie? Let me know. Put that in the comments. Dune had a new trailer release, and this movie looks beautiful. The cinematography is fantastic from what I can tell from the trailer. The cast is really, really big, and a lot of big-time actors are in this film. Also, this movie is based off of the book Dune by Frank Herbert, and it is a classic book and one that I think a lot of people in the sci-fi fantasy realms would say is a big foundation in that genre. Are you excited about this movie? Let me know. Put that in the comments. Also, I'll have a link to the trailer in the description of this video. We had some castings that were announced. Leslie Grace has been cast as Barbara Gordon in an upcoming Batgirl project that will be released on HBO Max. Michelle Cole has been cast inside of a role in Black Panther's sequel, but there is no role confirmed. There's a lot of speculation so far, and it's been really interesting to hear everybody's thoughts and ideas. Emily Clark has also been cast for a role inside of Secret Invasion, which is going to be a mini-series on Disney Plus as part of the MCU. For books this week, the audiobook Lux has come out. Now, this is something I've been talking about. It's an audio book original that's only available on Audible. It's authored by Brandon Sanderson and Stephen Michael Bowles, and is part of the Reckoners series, which starts with Steelheart. This story is going to be really fun, and I'm going through it right now, and I will be giving a review of this book this next week, so stay tuned for that on this channel. More on Brandon Sanderson inside of his newsletter. He released the prologue to the book The Lost Metal, which is the 4th book in the Wax of Wayne series, which is also part of the Mistborn series, which makes this Mistborn #7. The prologue tells about a young Wayne, and it is extremely fun. For games this week, we've got a couple of free games that we're going to let you know about from Epic Games. Defense Grid: The Awakening is a sci-fi simulation game, strategy game. It is free until July 29th at 9 a.m. Verdun is a World War I story that's going to take place in the Western Front of that war. It's an action shooter game that has co-op, multiplayer, and single-player options. It is also going to be free until July 29th at 9 a.m. All of these are for 2021. Nerd Morning Gaming is a channel here on YouTube where I do live game streams and talk about video games. It's super fun, and I'd love for you to check it out. I will put a link to the channel in the description of this video. This week, I'll be playing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy on Tuesday at 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. I'll also be doing Horizon Zero Dawn on Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Also, we'll be streaming games like Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword and Fortnite on different times throughout the week. Thank you all for watching and supporting. A special thank you to those who support me on Patreon. You can be a supporter on Patreon by going to www.patreon.com/nerdmorning. Also, find more Nerd Morning content like this at other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Nerd Morning. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for another weekly report.